Greetings, minions, survivalists, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing 7 Days to Die, Alpha 16.3, and this is episode number 43. The last two episodes, as well as this episode and the next two episodes, are in creative mode. Since next week I will be restarting the game from scratch, same seed, but brand new game. And so this week we're building the base. We're getting it all put together. Hopefully making it so that we can deal with the Day 14 Horde with this base, just to test it and make sure it works. Now, one thing I've noted since the last episode is I got wires everywhere. I don't like that. So I will have to move this light off to the side. I think I'll take the switch from down below and put it up here where it's safer. And also it'll keep some of the wire clutter out of the way. But also what I want to do, take out these iron bars right directly above the motion sensor. Main reason for that is that, well, I like to access that sensor for calibration and the like without getting in the way of it. And I'm going to put a hatch in here. Alright, now first of all I need heal up from my boo-boos. And for some reason it's not making me heal from my boo-boos. There we go. What the hell was that about, you know? Let's see. I don't need these or that. Hatch. And let's see, volt hatch 2, volt hatch 3. Why not? So we'll take out the electrical post, put in the hatch, and we'll have to aim it a certain way. I need that up here. So where are the hinges? Off to the side. I think we'll do it like that. And then we can reach down in here, mess with the sensor unimpeded without having to get down into the trap area and potentially zap myself. Not pleasant. There we go. Alright, so now let's continue powering up this. As you see, we got 5 per side. And it's tricky, so like I said in the last episode, actually I need to come up here and do this again. So we go from that, get the hover thing going here, and turn the light off. It might help me see a little bit actually. Okay, now we got to go from here up a little more, scooting across. Hopefully we can connect this. Let's see. Okay, gray wire. Alright, there we got that one connected. So now we connect the last round here. Connect that down here. Now, probably an easier way of doing this would be to put a switch in here and then connecting the motion sensor to the switch, leave the switch on, and then run power to each of the individual posts. But this is just to test the concept. So up, over, down. Try not to get that cord severed. And there we go. We got all 5 lines connected and powered. And we can walk in here now because it's not triggering when it sees us. But if a zombie was to come in here, cook dead guy. or girl. So, as I mentioned in the last episode, we would also put in the barbed wire fencing so that when they come through, it stops them in place and also injures them. The electricity will injure them, and it freezes them enough where I can get a headshot, get credit for the kill, as well as the experience from the kill, which is vital if you want to level up and improve along in the game. So since this is day 13, near the end of, almost the end of day 13, day 14's coming, so yeah, there is that. Let's see. So we can close this hatch, and we can start over here now. So this is just a little design improvements along the way, which helps. I'm a more visual person. I have to have something I can tangibly see to be able to manipulate it in my mind a bit better, because my memory is shot. If I had better memory, I could do this completely in my head with probably no problems. But because I need the visuals and to see how it all interworks on the spot, it helps to play things out like this. Kind of like playing with Legos. And I love playing with Legos. Alright, so now get this side out. But yeah, I'm going to have to, in the next base design, which is the same base, just modified, Mark II, going to have to move the sidewalls in one block. Just so I don't have to keep going up and over to link up the electrical posts. Alright, so kind of have to attack it from the side here. Oop. There we go. Alright, last one of these. Another thing I'm going to have to work out is the wire placement. I don't want wires hanging out where you can see them so easily. At least some of them. Some of them I do want to see to make sure that there's a strong connection through them. Alright, so for a hatch. There we go. Alright, so we have hatches, we have motion sensors, we need to connect power. I think I'm going to have to start working on the rewiring. And see, one nice thing about the switches is when you have power to them, they light up. But when they don't, well, you could tell that there's a break in the connection. So now with that switched off, the motion sensors will not trigger. No power is being spent because it's all dead at the switch. Alright, I need to destroy this. Now I know on Midnight Designer's server I was able to pick these up and move them better. I don't know if that is the way they're supposed to be, or if that is part of a mod, because some of the server is modded. Alrighty then. I guess I'm going to have to do something about this. Now, for now, let's just get the rest of this put in place. So we'll put speaker there. Ha ha ha. almost got me. I will put a light up here. And the switch, put the switch there. So for, let's see, might as well get the hatch put in. I'm gonna have to remember that I need to have something here to support the hatch. Because right now it's hanging off the speaker, and that's not good. That's too weak, and it can collapse. So I have to figure out some way, maybe going up higher part of the floor to allow for that, I guess. It's not like you're going to fall all the way through because the speaker acts as a full block. Oh, guinea pigs. Oh, goody. Unfortunately, I'm not wired up yet. So from there, to the switch, from the switch to the motion sensor, from the motion sensor to there, from there to the light, and hi, boys and ladies. So now power is going through. Hell yeah. That's how it's supposed to be, guys. Didn't expect to have a test of the system, but it worked. That's how it's supposed to work. Thank you, Wandering Horde. So, as you can see, yeah, I did have to do a little last minute wiring work, but hey, it friggin' works. Mwah! So I think what I can do is I will rig up a switch. Rig it up. See, I need a ladder in and out of this. For now, I think I could do this from here. And overheating. Alright, so actually go from motion sensor to the switch. Okay, now it's powered on. Go from here to here. From here to there. From there to there. There to there. There to there. So that should eliminate wire clutter up in there, relatively speaking. I can live with that more than the whole spaghetti thing. I might even consider putting this switch up higher and then down to here. But either way, when the motion sensor goes, it'll send the power out and start triggering stuff. Light for inside, so if we're in here working on something, we'll get a warning. Okay, so that'll light up. We'll know what side it's from at a glance. The siren will give us a little warning if we're out away from the base, type of thing, too. Like we're out there working on those. We can hear that the base is under attack, type of thing. And then the base is put into action anyway, so it's defending itself. Now, here's the thing. All four sides will be wired up like this, but we got these corners, and they are exposed. Now, the reason why I have these walls here is not only to narrow the focus of where the zombies can come in and get at me, or try to, but it also prohibits the zombies from being able to destroy these posts, which is the main weakness of these posts. They're great at zapping zombies, but if a zombie comes through here and swats it, it could take out the whole network. That's why these are individually linked and not spiraling around the base, because one link goes out, the whole thing is pretty much useless at that point. Let's get this guy. Right in the ace. Haha, explodey head. Hee. Good stuff. Oh, you want some? You want some? That had sting. Haha, timed it. Good old explodey heads. Just gotta love it. So anyways, that's the reason why the walls are set like this, mainly, is to defend those electrical posts from getting attacked. Now, the reason why I didn't put an electrical post here is actually quite simple and stupidly elegant, I'm hoping. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's see if we can connect these. No, not without issue. So, got lopsided here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I did it with 3 on Midnight Designer's server. What I'm thinking is these, to protect this whole corner area, wall up this area on the outside, on the, all the way up like these walls, but here. And maybe what I could do is maybe go like this. Somehow. No, that ain't gonna work. And this is why I wanted to do this in creative, so I can visualize it. But the idea is to run. Let's see, ditch that. See, that ain't gonna work. This is the part I built this kind of wall set up on Midnight's server, but yeah, I see another flaw too. It's not symmetrical. Something ain't right with that. So maybe if from there to here. Okay, so if a zombie comes up here, it's only partially zap. If he gets in the corner enough, it would zap him. I'd have to put in slopes on their side, and even then, there's no guarantee it would get him. Where are you at? Hello. Oh, lady. Pretty dead lady. Crawling lady. She just gave up the ghost. 2 pairs of running shoes. Yeesh. Okay. That was kind of interesting, I guess. So anyways, the idea is to enclose those areas off while at the same time protecting the wall. So I'm thinking what I'm going to end up doing instead. See, 3 out and 3 out. Go 4. Yeah, some reason why it's uneven. See, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this whole wall here, that one's too long and this is too short. How did I botch that up? In any case, what I would end up doing here, would be, yeah, I hear you. I would probably do this. See which way has the holes on it. Oh, this can do angles. Okay then, that changes things. If I can go angular on it. Oh, crap. Come on. My eyes are starting to act up again. There we go. Okay, that's not going to work quite like that. Could I? Oh. See, I would need some room in here, and I'm thinking I'll have to get this hashed out sometime between now and Horde Night, which I think what I'll do is on Friday, because it's going to take a while to get all this accomplished, and this is Wednesday's episode, so I have 2 episodes to get this all done. I'll probably do a lot of this off camera, show you what's going on with it, and then we'll do the Day 14 Horde. But I'm thinking I really wish this was symmetrical because it makes things so much easier. But I can roll with it. Damn it. On face. I'm not really thrilled with the controls for this, really. Ah, crap, missed it. So basically, I would have it set up like this. I can access it from the inside for like loading it up and stuff. And I have just one row of that, and then just stack blocks up on top of that. And just this corner here, on the sides, I would just put in log spikes and spikes. But for this corner, because they tend to want to group up in corners like that, because they like to group up in corners, the bolt or the dart trap should be effective. My guy gets thirsty, I get thirsty. Alright, so now it's a matter of figuring out the precise trigger. Hey buddy, over here. Come on, Fido. Come on, Deado. That's right, come and get it. Neener, 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 you're fried like a wiener. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh, you're busted. Snap. It doesn't get tiring. It really doesn't. Most excellent. So now that we got that figured out, we can run dart traps. So let's see. I wonder with a one trigger plate, yeah, like that. Okay, so in order to set this up, we need to run power to the plates, and then from the plates to the trap. So we have to connect, let's see, connect power. Run it to the plate. And now I'm wondering if I can split the power to two different traps simultaneously. I just screwed up, I think. First of all, that switch is not powered because the motion sensor, it comes from the motion sensor. So I'm going to have to set up a separate switch. Set that one there. And we'll just shortcut it for the moment. Run from there down to there. Alright, we'll cut the power from here. We'll run power from here to the trap, or to the plate, from the plate to there, and the plate to there. Now, let's see, we could, should be able to, no, not able to see, because the idea, okay, both are powered. So if a zombie got right here, he's getting double duty. The zombie stepped here, he's getting double duty, and then if he steps here, he's getting it from that one and this one, or this one and that one. So that whole corner is now covered. That's the idea. Whether it works that way or not. And they do go in multiple directions. That's useful. But it's a lot of wiring. And luckily those aren't loaded, otherwise I'd be getting the hell shot out of me. But that's the idea anyway, for covering the corner. I also have to figure out a means of putting barbed wire on it. I'd have to lower these to subsurface. But it works. And there might be a limit between the number of connections that switch will take. We'll find out in a second here. And then from there to there, there to there. That is efficient and brutal. Or at least brutal. That's the idea anyway. Now I would further enhance this by putting a motion sensor in that's looking as much straight down as possible, so that it only sends power to these traps when triggered, so it's not a constant drain of power. Because right now, it's sending 0 watts to this trap, 0, 0. It shouldn't be drawing any power until, see, that says 10, and now it's yellow 10, which means it is drawing power. It is drawing power. It is drawing power. That one's not drawing power. Oh, now it is. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so maybe it's not going from here. Okay, so there is a limit, apparently. I might have to figure out some alternative, because this one is going to be costly too. It's a pain in the ass to wire up and arm and all of that. So I might have to do something along the lines of just a electrical barrier or just spikes. And then up top here, put in iron bars that I can walk across and just shoot straight down into the zombies. Oh. Alright, well, at least you get some of the fundamentals down here. I like the idea of having multipath shooting that's triggered by the trigger plates, which makes it a little more efficient than just all of them firing at once and turning everything into hamburger, which is cool. But what can I say? But at least this part here works, and quite well. I think I'll probably just do it straight wall and, you know, just a wall across there, and then personally get out and shoot. That guy's gonna get tiring after a bit. So anyways, another long episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something from my mistakes, which is kind of the point of my channel, is learning from what I do wrong and not to repeat it. And maybe even give you guys some inspiration for building ideas of your own. So hopefully that'll work. But I'm not going to count on this. I don't think it's all connecting right. You see it connecting the corner 1 to 2. I don't see a wire going from there to over there. So that might just have to be stripped out. Whatevs. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Do check out the links in the description box below. There's links to VidMe, which I need 50 viewers, or 50 followers rather, in order to be able to put all my videos up on it. I can't do 30+ minute videos and put it on VidMe unless I have 50 followers, and I need 44 at the moment, and it's nighttime with emphasis. But yeah, follow me on VidMe, and when I hit 50, then I can start putting the rest of my videos on that, so it'll be paired up with what I put out on YouTube every week, as well as some of my back catalog as well, at least 7 Days to Die of this season. There's links to Gab.ai, which will have essentially my Twitter feed. It's going to take over for Twitter because I'm not happy with Twitter either. There's also my Patreon, and then there's links to other YouTubers, which I think you guys should really check out. Good people, top quality content, better than mine in many cases, and let them know I sent you. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, see you later. Twitch. I did with a neck again.